So the parts of an exponential equation. This number out here in front, what's unique about this equation is starting off with x. Where's x? What spot is it in?
The exponent.
Your x is your exponent. Exponent, exponential. Okay? So that's one way you can always identify an exponential function when x is your exponent. Now, x is going to represent in this unit time or intervals. What I mean by intervals is like, say the example is talking about the rounds of a tournament, like first round, second round, third round. Or we're talking about the generations. First generation, second generation. Those are still forms of time, just not in seconds, hours, days, all that, okay? Now, A, the very first number in the equation, represents your, see if you can figure it out, your starting point, your beginning. These are all words describing what? The initial value. All of these words describe what on a graph?
The y.
Mm-hmm. The y-intercept. Now, I put a star next to initial values because using the words initial value is very, very popular in this unit. Okay? Very popular in this unit. B is going to be probably, and it's not very difficult, but it is the hardest part of this formula. B is your factor. Now, we've talked about factors before. What are factors? Factors, there is another word for a what?
X.
Not x.
Multiple.
It's the multiple. So like you said, when we're infecting people, you know, the COVID example and everything, they were what? Doubling?
Multiplying by 2.
That's your factor. That would be your factor, doubling, right? Now, to figure out the factor, it's going to be either 1 plus or 1 minus r. R represents the rate. What is the rate? Rate means speed. It is the speed at which function increases or decreases. So remember, as the zombie population was increasing, what was happening to the human population? Decreasing. So how fast was the zombie population increasing? How fast was the human population decreasing? That is your rate. Now, you will always recognize the rate because the rate will be in the form of a percent. Okay? The rate will always be in the form of a percent. Now, if we take the number 1 and we add the rate, if we take the number 1 and add any number, that number will be what?
Increase.
That number will be greater than 1. If the number is greater than 1, we will see growth, meaning the zombie population increasing. Ooh, it gave me a pretty little curve. Okay. If we take the number 1 and we subtract the rate, we end up with a number that's what? The number will be between 0 to 1. What kind of numbers do we see between 0 to 1? Or? Now, 1.5, is that the type of decimal we're talking about? No, because 1.5 is not between 0 and 1. Numbers between 0 and 1, okay? Now, if it's between 0 and 1, we will see decay. Meaning it will start our human population that was decreasing. Oh, it wants to increase, but it won't let me decrease. That's fine. That's fine.
That's a nice curve right
It was, but it didn't let me. Oh, heck yeah. It let me. Right there. Now I just got to put a little arrow on it. There we go. There's my curve. But today we're just going to learn how to figure out what the rate is, what the factor is, know the difference between the factor and the rate, and it's not super difficult. Okay? Ready? Now, because we are just now getting used to the equation, I'm going to write the equation at the top, a b to the power of x. That way I can identify my numbers. What is my initial value?
1,200.
Yep. So it's kind of like saying my initial human population is 1,200. The factor is always in parentheses. It's the number in parentheses. So when I write my factor out, I like to write it in parentheses so I don't forget.
1.25.
Now, to get that factor, to get 1.25, did I add or did I subtract the rate? I had to add. I had to add because that number is greater than 1. Okay? Now for my equation is 1 plus the rate is equal to the factor, or 1 minus the rate is equal to the factor. What did I add?
2.5 or 0.525. 1.25.
What did I add to 1 to get 1.25? I added 0.25.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But what did we say about the rate? The rate must be written in what form?
Decimal fraction or percent.
Fraction.
It must be written as a percentage. So if I change 0.25 to a percent, how do I move, or which way do I move the decimal?
To the right one.
Right, both times.
Right, twice.
Oh, so it's 25%.
So it's 25%. 25%.
Are we eventually gonna have to solve this with a percentage or something?
I don't know what that question meant, but yes. I really don't know what you meant by that question, but I'm just going to go with yes.
Like, will there be an equation where we have to solve the thingy by finding a percentage and doing something?
You mean like a word problem? Yes.
Weird.
All right. Number 2. What is my initial value?
50.
55. Initial value, initial number, first number, beginning number, 55. The factor is the number in parentheses, which is?
1.02.
Okay. 1.02 represents growth or decay? Growth. Okay. Now, what did I have to add to 1 to get 1.02?
0.02.
Okay. So if I change 0.02 back to my percent, what is it?
2%.
It would be 2%. 0.02, move it over once, twice, that's 2%. Okay. Flip it over.
Yay, fraction.
Wow.
What's your initial value?
100.
The factor is
2.5.
5 over 2, or
2.5.
2.5. The reason we need to be able to switch it to a decimal is because we need the rate, and to do the rate, we need in decimal form. Is this growth or decay?
Growth.
All right, now what did we add to 1 to get to 2.5?
1.5.
So my percent is what?
1.5.
Percent,
Oh, 100.
if I move it twice, I end up with the space. What do I put in that space?
0.
So this is
150%.
150%. 1.5 times. All right, number 4. What's my initial value?
1.
If there is no number here, it is a 1. The factor is,
6 over 5.
or as a decimal,
1.2.
yep, which represents
Growth.
growth. What did I add to 1 to get to 1.2? And 0.2 as a percent.
20%.
So if you rush this assignment, Jesus,
I rush it.
it's very, very, very easy to make mistakes. So please take your time. Number 5, what is your initial value?
3.
And the factor is
4.
4, which is
Growth.
growth. What did you add to get to 4?
3.
And 3 as a percent.
This is 30.
Ooh,
300.
thank you.
What the?
So 3 is a whole number. That means the decimal starts off behind the 3. So if you move it 2 more spaces again,
You get 2 zeros.
you fill it in with 2 zeros, making it 300%. Very good. Very good, Casey. Initial value,
120.
120. The factor,
375. 3.75.
so this represents
Growth.
how much did we grow by?
2.75.
And 2.75 as a percent is
275.
275%. All right, that's the easy part. That's growth. Moving on to
Decay.
decay. Ready?
No. No.
All right, what's your initial value?
1.
1.
The factor is,
0.085.
okay. Now that number is smaller than 1, so this represents what?
Do we have lunch next period?
Yes.
After this?
Right after this. Decay. Now, think hard. Think hard. What did I have to add what did I have to add? Or in this case, decay means to what?
Subtract.
Decrease. What did I have to... we can just change it to a minus sign. What did I have to subtract to get to 0.085? How can I figure that out?
You have to take the decimal and you have to subtract it. Or you have to subtract that from 1.
Subtract it from 1, so take... You would think, right?
915.
I think that I made that mistake. So, take the number 1, subtract 0.085, and it'll give you
0.915.
0.915.
I completely guessed.
Okay? So if I take 1, I subtract this number, it'll give me this one. Okay?
Does that mean the percentage would be 91.5%?
The percent would be 91.5%, yes.
Wait, if we just put that in the calculator, we're gonna start.
Yeah. You can just take 1 and subtract. Look at number 8. What's the initial value?
100.
What's the factor?
2.3.
2/3.
Okay.
2/3 as a decimal is what?
66 repeated.
66 repeated, so we're going to write it as
0.66.
0.67. Try to stay calm, Jesus. Okay. Now, is this growth or decay?
Point what?
Kennedy, I will kick you out.
It's just a number.
So, what did we subtract to get to 0.67?
33. 0.33.
0.33. There was no 0 this time. There was no 0. So 1 minus 0.67 is 0.33. Okay? Now 0.33 as a percentage is
33%.
33%. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 9. What's your initial value?
120.
Whoa.
1200. Yo, can you just
1,200. What's the factor?
0.75.
Now, I'm telling you right now, the test questions over this, it will tell you, okay, well, the rate is 75% because they know you're going to see that decimal form and think automatically, okay, yeah, it's decreasing by 0.75. Always do the math, okay? Don't rush problems like this because they're not that difficult. Now, 0.75 is a number less than 1, so it represents decay. But you didn't decay by 0.75. You subtracted what to get to 0.75?
0.25.
So you're actually decaying by what percent?
25%.
You're decaying by 25%. The number in the equation is 0.75, but you're decreasing 25%. Okay? If it asks for a percent, make sure you do your 1 plus minus. Now your assignment is going to be just like this, so don't worry. We're just getting our toes wet here. Okay? What's the initial value?
55.
55. What is the factor?
0.85.
0.85 represents
Decay.
decay. So what did we subtract to get to 0.85?
0.50.
And 0.15 is
50%.
15%. Any questions?
Right.